Hi, I am Coach Cori Sartori. I help women heal from codependency and heartache, grow their confidence, and start living a life they love. I am so excited to share with you today a little bit about who I am and how I can support you as a coach. And I look forward to hopefully working with you in the future. Let's get started. So, here's a little bit about who I am. I I spent about 20 years working as a people developer in the retail world. And I started working in retail very young, something I loved, I had a passion for. It gave me an opportunity to develop people and coach them and travel all over the United States. And it's really where I found my passion for coaching was in coaching people to grow into their next role. And so I really loved it. Coaching employees to be their best and grow into strong leaders inspired me to look into becoming a coach. I started my business, Mars Holistic Wellness, in 2016. And since then, I have supported many women from all walks of life. I have helped them heal their spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental beings so they can start living a life that really lights them up and makes them happy. I am a mom. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. I have an amazing little boy. I am married to the love of my life, and I'm a big goal crusher. That is one of the things I do with my clients is help them create a beautiful vision for their life and goals that support them in getting to where they want to go. So I love that I get to support people in crushing big goals and creating the life of their dreams. I also have two dogs that are rescues, Astrid and Ender, and they are just awesome. We're so lucky to have our little family, and I'm so blessed to have this life. I'm also committed to self growth and I make it a daily activity. It's something I spend at least 20 minutes every day doing. Self development is the reason why I am a coach. It's why I'm here. And it's why I've been able to do so many amazing things in my life, is because I'm committed to becoming the person I know I'm meant to be every single day. So I love self development and I love teaching that to my clients. So I became a coach back in 2016, like I shared before. But before that, I had spent almost a decade, well, over a decade actually, in a codependent relationship with someone that was addicted to drugs and alcohol and didn't really value himself. So he didn't value me. And so that relationship really took a toll on my mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual being because it just sucked the life out of me. I just kept thinking, if I love him enough, he'll change. You know, if I do this, he'll stop drinking or whatever. And so I stayed in that codependent relationship for far too long. I want to say it was probably almost 12 years. But not only did I have a romantic codependent relationship, in my 20s, I also had a lot of friendships that were codependent. And so I had a lot of really unhealthy, toxic relationships. And at the time, I didn't know that they were unhealthy or toxic. I didn't understand that or probably understood what that means. And so once I got out of that relationship, that romantic relationship, I really was still unhappy. So I wasn't a good person. I wasn't kind. I let my ego run the show. I would push people away, even my family members. I pushed them away for a long time because I completely lost myself and forgot who I was in that relationship. So in 2012, I ended my toxic relationship and I found myself still unhappy and really not knowing how to live a life that I love. I just didn't really believe that true happiness was for me. I didn't even maybe think that it was something that was real, right? I didn't think that people that were, showed up as happy people, I didn't really believe them. And so I didn't know if it was something that I could have. And so I got really real about what I wanted and I just didn't know where to start. And so I kind of started diving in with documentaries and reading books and things like that, but I still was just stuck. I didn't really know how to get from point A, which is where I was really unhappy and miserable, to point B, which is where I am now, which is full of life and just joyful and just living my best life. And I didn't know how to get there. And so I did everything. I did everything I could think of to try to find more joy in my life. So how I grew. So my relationship ended in 2012 and I still was unhappy. I wasn't showing up in the world as a good person. And so in 2013, I was just sick of feeling miserable and I knew I needed to make some serious changes. So I was really diving into, the podcasts and the documentaries and reading books. This is really where my growth started. But then I also started finding vision and goals. And I found vision and goals in late 2013. And that was a big foundation for my self-development, my self-growth, because once I started seeing that I could attain the vision that I wanted and I started accomplishing some of the goals I had written down, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm all in. And I just knew that I needed to keep moving forward. So, like I said, I wasn't growing fast and I wanted to just try on everything. I had no direction. And it was hard and things were moving really slow. So in the fall of 2013, I took on a 3-day seminar that was like a 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. course. And it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it really pushed me out of my comfort zone. And it really made me having to start look inward and figure out who I was and how did I get here and what did I need to mend and what did I need to let go of. So and I remember being in that course and thinking, oh, I don't need this, I'm better than this. But the knowledge that I gained from it and the growth was huge. And maybe at the time I didn't understand it, but I'm so grateful that I put myself out there for 3 full days to really start growing. So I continued with this company that did the 3-day courses. I continued with them. I did another 3-day seminar with them, and then I did a 12-week program in 2015 where they offered me my own coach. And so this is my first taste of what it would be like to have my own coach and what it would look like to support me. So we would have our one-on-one time, and then we could connect throughout the week to see where I was and where I needed support. And for me, this is really when things started to change, because I wouldn't say I really fully stepped into my potential and my purpose until 2016. And I'd already been doing self-development for 2 or 3 years, and I still wasn't where I wanted to be. And so this is what I've achieved in the past 9 years. So as I grew and I started setting big goals and stepping out of my comfort zone, I really began to accomplish things that I never would. Like I shared before, once I started writing my vision out and writing out my goals, things started to happen. And it was really awesome to see these things starting to happen. And so I just kept going. In 2014, I received my 200-hour yoga certification. And then in 2019, after teaching yoga for almost 5 years, I decided that I wanted to go after my 300-hour yoga teacher training. And I love yoga. I love what it's done for me. I love the growth I had through each of my trainings. After my first training in 2014, I started teaching yoga. And then soon after, I became a coach and a mentor for people going through yoga teacher training. So I was able to give them coaching and feedback and support them in going from where they were, point A, not knowing anything about yoga, to point B, becoming a really powerful yoga teacher. And so that was just another reason why I wanted to be a coach, because I knew that my purpose and my passion is in being of service to others. And so I just kept diving in. In 2016, I pursued my passion for coaching. I left my full-time retail gig and I just dove into coaching. I got my holistic life coach certification, and then I started my business, Mars Holistic Wellness. And I'm so grateful that I took a chance on myself and I left my corporate job to be an entrepreneur and fully believe in myself, because I believe in the work I do, because it has helped me change into the person I am today. And I'm so grateful. I know what I offer as a coach works because I am living proof. And all of my clients that I've supported are proof that it works. It can transform your life. In 2016, I also worked towards getting my energy worker certification. So I went to Japan in the spring of 2016, and I had an amazing experience with a Reiki practitioner where she really opened my eyes up to a lot of the things that were holding me back. I didn't realize that my codependent relationship started when I was 16 years old, and she really helped me dive in and dig into this and understand that it wasn't just, that one relationship. It was relationships since I was a teenager where I just became codependent and I let people treat me poorly. And I lost myself in every relationship. I would question who I was, and I just kept hoping for it to get better. And so I stayed stuck, right? All those fairy tales and rom-coms messed with my head. I thought, if I just kept thinking that it would be different, and nothing's ever different. You have to make the choice to change. I have hosted over 100 workshops on vision and goals. Like I said, I started doing vision and goal workshops in 2013 after my first experience. And it's something that I just found a passion for. I love it, and I continue to do it for groups. I do it for corporations. I do it for companies, and it's just something that I truly love. I love helping people go after their goals and stepping into their full potential. Through my retail career, I received many awards for leadership. And I also completed my 12-week course in self-expression leadership and got a certification. And it really has helped me become the coach I am today. Like, I've learned so much in the past 9 years. And so I just have a wealth of knowledge that I get to share with my clients. And I just love that I get to offer them so much knowledge. So what I offer, so I am a positive mindset coach. I help women heal from what's holding them back. I help them grow their confidence. I help them start living a life they love, and I can even help them grow their income. I worked with 2 clients last week, and I had, I had 2 of my clients that I worked with last week share with me their growth in money and their income, and they were just both so excited. One gal had got promoted and a raise at her job. And then she also was asked to interview for a job that she's already been going after. So that was awesome to see that the work I've already done with her, we've only worked together for about 2 months, but the work that I've already done with her, she's already been able to get promoted, get a raise, and now potentially has an opportunity to get the job that she has been wanting. And then the other gal, she's a VP at her company. And again, yes, she got a raise last week and was so excited and is putting in the work to get to that next level of the senior vice president. And so my clients are powerful and they are amazing. And not only do I help them grow their mental, emotional, and physical and spiritual being, but I help them grow their bank account as well. I get to teach my clients how to have more self-love, create their vision for their life. We set big goals and we build habits that support them in growing, and so much more. I have so much to offer my clients. So whether you're healing from a codependent relationship, heartache, or you really just want to become your best self and step into your full potential, I'm the coach for you. My program is 4 months. And in that time, you will see huge transformation in the way you show up in the world. You will see a shift. You will become a different person in that time, right? You're not changing anybody else. You're changing yourself. And that's where it starts. The growth starts from within. You need to make a choice to start growing yourself and changing yourself if you want transformation in your life. By taking on the actions that I offer in my course, you will see growth. You will see growth in your mental health, in your emotional health, in your physical health, in your spiritual being. And your bank account will grow. And there's just so much more that I can offer you. I have created so many different courses. I coach so many people. I love what I do. And I know that I can empower you to have the life that you want. And you get to do the work, right? I will be your coach. I will be your accountability buddy. You will do the work and you will see the transformation happen. It is up to you. So if you are ready to transform your life and step into your power, I ask that you just take some time to fill out my form below. I am excited to connect with you. I am excited to get to know you and support you on your journey of growth. I am Coach Cori Sartori. I help women heal from codependency and heartache, grow their confidence, and start living a life they love. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then go ahead and connect with me today.